morning, campers. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I broke my promise already. I added a mod, but this is, as far as I'm planning, the only mod I'm going to be adding, just because the planet doesn't look right without clouds. There's no city shine on the dark side, so I must have messed something up when I installed this, but I've got the environmental visual enhancements installed again. Not sure how well it's going to run. It was designed for version 0.24, so we'll see how this works. I might have to remove it if it causes issues, but for now, we have our clouds back, and all is right with the world. We also have, actually, let's clouds on Lathe, Jewel. There's some very low clouds on Duna as well. Then one of the more important ones is that's the moon. Where's Eve? One of the most important ones is Eve is just socked in with clouds constantly, so it's almost impossible to tell if you're going to land in the water or on land. So that will make traveling to this planet eventually much more interesting. But we are not up for. We're not going to be doing that anytime. Ooh, a bit framey. The clouds have slightly impacted my performance, but I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I hope you are too. If you're not, well, let me know. Same group as previously. No special names unless Willy is unique, but I don't think Willy is unique. Not going to hire a new pilot just yet. We're going to keep working with Valentina, Bob, and Bill as well, until such a point where I need to replace them, or have a new mission I need. So, poor Jeb, we lost him previously. Sucked, but we still got Val. Jeb flag. So let's check out our new contracts available. We don't have any active ones aside from the record ones, so we need to orbit Kerbin and set a new speed record, which we can probably do at the same time. In the meantime, we are 0.2 science away from unlocking the next level of our tech tree. Choose science to tourists to their destinations. Suborbital space flights. I don't think I have any way to put them into a spacecraft on their own. Suborbital space flight, suborbital. Oh, this gets me a science point. Test hammer solid fuel booster landed at Kerbin. That's an easy one. All right, so that will get us the science point we need to unlock our stability enhancer. Oh, cool. We can just do that one as well, or not. I only have. Okay, so one of these must be a. Apparently, I have 2 active contracts. I don't know. Thought those. Whatever. All right. Manually pick my crew. That's different. Right. 3, 2, 1. Oh crap! Don't break the parachute. Don't break the parachute. Don't break the parachute. Don't break the parachute. Can't see anything. Falling at 8 meters per second, still can't see anything outside. Though I think we're okay. Hey, we survived! Alright. That was exciting. Note to self, check staging. Isn't that how I killed Jeb in the last save file? Don't explode. Didn't explode. Oi. Alright, that's fine. Let's just recover. Done with that one. So that should have enough for us to unlock advanced rocketry. So we now have the LV-909, the Terrier, bigger fuel tank, and the radial engines. So we will need to get these before we do too terribly much more. So we need 15 science. And that. Though I think the capsule can re-enter without. I think the capsule can re-enter without a heat shield. Though we definitely don't want to go to the moon without a heat shield. Alright, so can't really do any of those. Maybe we'll do the visual surveys. Below 19,000 near Kerbin's gift. Alright, so we're just going to do a flight out to here. And we're going to take a lot of science stuff and try and pick up what we need on that. So let's design an airplane. Do I even have any wings? No, I don't. Oh boy. Alright. Second thought. Let's go and get into orbit. Alright, ready to launch? Oh, there's no pilot, so I can't use SAS. Whoops. That's alright, we can fly this manually, I think. In 3, 2, 1. So I did not check the staging before I launched, and the solid rocket boosters put themselves back into their own stage. I'm controlling this manually, so I'm actually a bit inclined, which is not intended, but I think we'll be alright. Orbit is orbit, and that is what matters. Try and keep a little bit more height here. Definitely need more altitude. You can do it, Bob. You can do it. We're getting some re-entry effects. Should be alright. What is going on there? Oh, the fins are about to break off. Do I even have those? There we go. Right. Don't think we're making orbit this time. Alright, so we lost the fins. Well, most of the fins. Let's go ahead and get some science while we're up here. Got it. 22.5, excellent. Keep the data. Mystery Goo. Keep that as well. That will be enough to unlock us our survivability node. Stat report. Sweet. Transmit that one. Just in case we lose Bob. I think he'll be fine, but you never know. I think we have enough Delta V to get into orbit, though. Just need to slightly more careful. Let's get that. Come on. Yeah, yep. There we go. Now. Alright. Well, hopefully the tumbling will reduce the heating on any one part. Yeah, it looks like the heating effects have already stopped. Crazy tumbling, definitely helping there, though that fin is still glowing. Alright, we are below Mach 1, so we should be safe to deploy parachutes. We need to try and save the science, so we can't... shit. Okay. If you can't click it, change the staging. Alright, managed to use the engine to kill a good bit of our speed there. Oh! Dang it! Not enough. Not enough. We lost the Science Junior. But we still have our goo. So Bob, EVA report. We got that one already. So let's space. Immediately underwater. Let's see if we can't run this experiment. Make sure that hasn't been done already. Is there a mystery goo? The goo's escaped into the water. Uh-oh. Might need that back. It's alright. Alright, Bob, swim around. Can he reset these yet? He can. Neat. Alright, so he doesn't need to be trained up or anything for that. So board. Report. Good to go there. Alright. So, yeah. Cover the vessel. It's basically the same. It's actually exactly the same spacecraft, but, you know. Now we have SAS and Val. Success! Those don't damage anything as they fall back down. I forgot about that part. Turning over. We're at the very least going to space. Hopefully we're going to orbit. going much better. We are definitely going to space today. We are aiming for about 85 kilometers, I think, should be good. I want to get as much lateral velocity as I can before I cut the engine, because I don't have a maneuver node to help me here. Right. So that's as good as I can do with that. Still got roughly half the fuel in this stage. Material bay. Mystery goo. I guess I don't really need this one, though I can just try and come back down somewhere where I can use that. No, I'm going to need to ditch this whole area before I return to Kerbin. Which reminds me, I should probably do a crew report while I'm up here to transmit that. There went all of my power. Right, I should put batteries on this. Orbit. Oh, I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it. Oh yeah, this is definitely an orbit. And boom, orbit. Congratulations, Val, you're in space. Science for that. Awesome. Awesome. First Kerbal to orbit the planet. It's EVA. Get a ton of science here. Oh, right, because that's by bio. Ah. Interesting. Yeah. I'm gonna have to delete the city lights one. That's not right. Right. Desert. Hopefully. Highlands. Dragon. Mountains. What? It's mountains. Oh, I guess there's mountains at the edge of the desert. 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 Excellent. Grab. Forward. Let go. Right, so I need to get back to the space center. If I can. Let's go ahead and go for a deorbit burn here. Try and get the periapts to somewhere over the Space Center here. With any luck, we'll hit the ocean beyond it. Observatory? Oh, it's just space again, so I can't add that to the capsule because it's the same data. Sadly. So let's go ahead and jettison. So poetic looking. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Alright, let's just hope the capsule stays oriented properly as we re-enter. I mean, it looks like a heat shield, right? Should be fine. It'll be fine. Val's gonna be fine. Just fine. Ah, yes, there's the Jeb flag. We are bleeding speed nicely now. There's the heating effects. Please don't die. Don't die, Val. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That looks bad. That looks so bad. It's white hot. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no, are we gonna lose Val? Don't die, Val. Please don't die. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is not cool. This is not cool at all. I don't like this tension. Huh? She lived! She lived! Mark 1 capsule can survive re-entry without a heat shield. Well, from Low Kerbin Orbit, without a heat shield. Huh. Oh my gosh, that was tense. Parachute. And our most famous Kerbal now, back home to the Space Center. Splashdown. Splashdown. Everything lived. Val has been completely submerged in the water. How'd we do? 124 science. We gained 93.0 from that. Picked up 1,500 funds from the parts we brought back, so we were 164,000. And Valentina is now level 1. Huzzah! Alright, let's get that survivability node. Heat shield. Gives us the service bay as well. Nice. Do I have any batteries? I do not. Let's see what we have. What else can we unlock? We can get 2 more of these nodes. So we can do this one, gets us batteries and a thermometer. This gets us some flame parts. Jet engine. That's an inline reaction wheel. Launch clamps. Awfully tempting. Actually, I don't really need the launch clamps. I can use the struts. That's for sure. Airplane parts will be able to get me the most money and more science. Right, so let's do basic science. So we got batteries now, and we can also do aviation. So we're now down to 19.3 science. We need 90 more science to get the rest of these parts unlocked, and we can move on to the next part of the tree. Alright, so priority 1, struts. Launch clamps. Also, yeah, I could use these for the tourist contracts. would be nice. They do have to survive. I forgot about that part. We'll figure that out when we get there. In the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next time.